Welcome to a voyage into the past, where we'll untangle the knotted threads of history to understand the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Our story begins on the stage of global politics, where the land known as Palestine has been a focal point for over a century. The roots of this conflict are often traced back to the Balfour Declaration of 1917, a significant document from the British government expressing support for a Jewish homeland in Palestine. Fast forward 3 decades to 1948, the formation of the State of Israel sparked a paradigm shift in the region. This event, celebrated by some, mourned by others, led to a series of wars and intifadas or uprisings. The landscape of this conflict, both literally and figuratively, has been marked by these events, creating a complicated and often contentious narrative. As we delve deeper into this intricate conflict, it's crucial to remember that every historical event is a web of multiple perspectives. Now let's shift our gaze towards the Israeli perspective. From the Israeli point of view, the roots of their claim to the land in question extend back thousands of years. The Jewish people have a long historical and religious connection to the region, tracing their lineage back to biblical times. They view this land as their ancestral homeland, a sacred bond that has been maintained through centuries of diaspora and persecution. The horrors of the Holocaust during World War II only intensified the Jewish community's desire for a secure homeland. 6 million Jews were systematically exterminated in the genocide, leading to an urgent global recognition of the need for a Jewish state where they could seek refuge and safety. This led to the establishment of Israel in 1948. Since its inception, Israel has faced numerous security threats. Surrounded by nations that initially rejected its existence, Israel has been involved in several wars and conflicts, leading to a state of almost constant vigilance. This state of affairs has significantly shaped Israeli policies and actions, with national security often taking precedence. Statistics back this up. Over the past few decades, thousands of Israelis have been killed and wounded in various conflicts and terrorist attacks. The Iron Dome, Israel's missile defense system, has intercepted thousands of rockets fired towards Israeli cities. In the face of these existential threats, Israel's stance is one of survival and security. The ongoing security concerns have led to policies that are often controversial and subject to international debate. Yet, from the Israeli perspective, these are necessary measures to ensure the survival of their nation and people. In the face of existential threats, Israel's stance is one of survival and security. On the flip side, let's explore the Palestinian perspective. The Palestinian narrative is deeply intertwined with their Arab roots in Palestine, a connection that extends thousands of years back. This bond, however, was profoundly challenged in the year 1948, a year Palestinians refer to as the Nakba, or catastrophe. The establishment of the State of Israel led to the displacement of approximately 700,000 Palestinians from their homes, a displacement that continues to impact them to this day. The struggle for self-determination is a cornerstone of the Palestinian narrative. Palestinians have sought to establish their own state, with East Jerusalem as its capital. They argue that their homeland, as recognized by pre-1948 boundaries, should be returned to them. The ongoing Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories, including the West Bank and Gaza Strip, is another critical aspect of the Palestinian perspective. This occupation has significantly affected Palestinian life and aspirations. According to the United Nations, the occupation has led to widespread human rights violations, including restrictions on movement, access to resources, and the right to a fair trial. These facts and figures paint a picture of a people who, despite being displaced and living under occupation, continue to strive for self-determination and the right to live in their ancestral land. They endure the challenges of daily life under occupation with the hope and belief that a just solution is possible. In the face of occupation and displacement, the Palestinian stance is one of resistance and resilience. In a conflict so deeply rooted in history and identity, is there a path to peace? Over the years, several peace efforts have been undertaken. From the Camp David Accords of the late 20th century to more recent negotiations, the quest for a peaceful resolution has been persistent, albeit fraught with challenges. These challenges, rooted in socio-political complexities, territorial disputes, and deep-seated fears, have often overshadowed the common human yearning for peace and stability. The international community plays a significant role in facilitating dialogue and fostering understanding. Yet, any lasting resolution must hinge on mutual recognition and respect. It is essential for both Israelis and Palestinians to acknowledge each other's rights and aspirations, to coexist peacefully within mutually agreed borders. While the road to resolution may be long and fraught with obstacles, the need for peace and justice remains paramount. In the words of Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done.